Howdy, folks. I just received the physical media that I procured from Vinegar Syndrome during their summer subscriber week, so I thought, why not do an unboxing and show you what I got? Please let me know which titles you picked up during the sale down in the comments section below. So here we go. There they are. Always nicely packaged from Vinegar Syndrome. Always. They always do a good job with their packaging. So here we go. We've got 5 titles here. 5 titles. And right on the top, we have got some really nice artwork on this slipcase. Evil Judgment. And just take a gander at the artwork there on that slip. Wow. The blade is embossed, the blood is embossed, the blood runs down to create the title, Evil Judgment, which is also embossed. Nice touch. The title's embossed on the spine, both spines, and on the back as well. And there is the back of the slip. Aspiring young dancer Janet is desperate to leave her dead-end waitressing job. So after a fight with her sleazy boyfriend, Dino... If his name's Dino, I mean, you should have had an idea there alone, right? With the encouragement of her friend April, she decides to try her hand at prostitution. There's a lot wrong with that sentence. She's an aspiring young dancer, desperate to leave her dead-end waitressing job. After a fight with her sleazy boyfriend, her friend encourages her to try her hand at prostitution. The 2 women set off to spend the night with one of April's regular clients, a strange older man named Ron, who lives in a vast, secluded old mansion. But before proceedings can get underway, the house is plunged into darkness, and a razor-wielding assailant brutally slashes the throats of both Ron and April. It's kind of a spoiler. Waking up the next day in a hospital bed, Janet attempts to relate the horrific events to grizzled Detective Armstrong, who dismisses her story as a drug-induced hallucination. This is way too much plot. Way too much plot back here. My goodness. Evil Judgment definitely sounds interesting. If you've seen Evil Judgment, please let me know your thoughts on it. I am definitely looking forward to checking it out. Next, we have a movie that I have seen before. It's been a while, though, but it was on sale, so I decided to add it to the collection. Beware. Children at Play. Now, I do believe this was a trauma movie back in the day, or at least when I rented it for the first time back in the day, it was a trauma team release. And it's very trauma-ish, as I recall. I do like this slipcase. This is a very cool slipcase. There's the front. There's the back. Young Glenn and his father have gone into the woods for a fun-filled camping adventure. But when Dad steps into a bear trap, the pair find themselves stranded miles from civilization with limited supplies and nothing to eat. After his dad dies, Glenn, as a matter of survival, is forced to consume his flesh. What's the kid going to do? I mean, come on. Years later, children from a nearby town begin to disappear into the woods, never to be seen again. When adults are murdered in the most savage of fashions, could not so young anymore Glenn have something to do with all the mayhem? I think so. I think so. If you've seen Beware Children at Play, let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments section below. I'm looking forward to revisiting this one. I do recall the massacre at the end of the film, when the adults turn the tables on the kids, being pretty brutal. Oh, here's another one that I have seen before, but it's been many, many years. I remember renting this one from the video store a long time ago, but I remembered it being pretty good. And that is Shatter Dead. Yeah, I remember this one being a really ambitious SOV movie. And yeah, I'm looking forward to revisiting it. We got a Joe Bob Briggs quote back here. The new zombie world created by director Scooter McCrae is relentlessly depressing and a gorehound's feast. High praise indeed. The only thing I really remember about Shatter Dead is a scene in which a gun is used to help a dead man achieve, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And how's this for a plot description? When the angel of death impregnates a mortal woman, the dead cease to die, and the world becomes inexplicably populated by morose and disenfranchised zombies whose primary desire is to coexist with the living during their never-ending plight on Earth. Next up we have Guilty Pleasures. One building, two women, 1,000 screams. There's the back of the slip. This is another first-time watch for me. Sylvia and Rosemary are two beautiful women with a lot in common. Both are residing in the same luxurious New York apartment complex, and both are trapped within the web of a terrifying nightmare. In the tradition of Two Evil Eyes, Guilty Pleasures is a two-part SOV horror anthology conceived by New York-based filmmaker Joseph Esparta and Joe Zasso. Sounds pretty interesting. If anybody's seen Guilty Pleasures, please let me know your thoughts on it. And last but not least is a movie that I've not seen, but I've heard a great deal about. And that is Shriek of the Mutilated. Piece by piece by piece, the bodies vanish in Shriek of the Mutilated. And how's that for some artwork on the slip? There's the front. Here is the back. And what is going on the back of that slip? My goodness. Anthropology professor Dr. Prell has invited his class to a remote cabin in the mountains to research the mythical abominable snowman. Soon after they arrive, strange events begin to befall the students, including sightings of a huge white furry creature. When several members of the group go missing, only to be discovered dead, their bodies horribly mangled, fears mount that the legendary monster is very real and out for blood. But is everything as simple as it appears? I'm going to guess not. It's not as simple as it appears. So that it's a Bigfoot movie. And Shriek of the Mutilated. What a great title. Whoever came up with that title alone, I mean, wow. I'm sure a lot of you out there have seen A Shriek of the Mutilated. If so, let me know your thoughts on it down below. By the way, folks, I am hosting a giveaway for the Synapse Films Demons and Demons 2 4Ks. If you'd like to enter to win these, check out the pinned comment below for all the details. And over on my Instagram, I'm giving away both the 4Ks and the Blu-ray. So if you're not a 4K fan, over there's your opportunity to win the Blu-rays. Check out the pinned comment below for all the details. So there you go. Some glorious physical media. I'm looking forward to diving into all of these releases in the very near future. If you've seen any of these movies, or if you own any of these releases, please let me know your thoughts on them down below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, support physical media. A huge thank you to all my patrons and channel members for your generosity and support. Become a patron today and get early access to videos, have a say in what content appears on my channel, join me for monthly live streams, exclusive watch parties, and more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream, as well as members-only watch parties. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.